Puckley takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at the fleeing figure. Whip! His aim is true and Tenochtzitoc is struck. Thump! The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. A sneak attack! Sorry, Papar, but this time it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's gone a little, loopy. Of course I looked for him. I've chased many from E6 Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. Alright. He was blabbering about one Jiro just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the 6 heroes of Natlan? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But it sounded like he was talking to someone. This was a moment that left no traces in the annal of history. At the very instant those two met, Vanjir bolted without so much as a backward glance, as he was startled by some unseen force. An invisible actor there or something, and he said Paimon scared him off. Well, I've heard rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's got himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help. Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of Nightwind at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. I'll investigate rumors regarding his spirit first. Yeah. Since we got no other leads, why not let us help you out? You go dig around for these rumors and we'll help you look for the shaman. Oh, they have known and make it up to 2 guests if you spend your vacation. It would be a very relaxing vacation if it were problem solved. Exactly, if we wait around, things might get worse and we'll have lots of friends at the resort. Yeah. Point us in direction and we'll bring him over to Jiffy. Northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Okay. Is this how we get to the Mare Jivari thingy? Layla. Have we met? You spirit duffer, you master Auroran and the great shaman Sitlali once saved my life. Oh, I remember. I remember that. Oh, it's you. Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paim also didn't recognize you with your hat on. But did you say Master Auroran? Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the music arts under Master Auroran's tutelage. And does Aurora know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Sitlali hadn't saved me and Auroran hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'm glad to be one of their carrots and let them water me with knowledge. Paimon just saying how nice it is to run out to old friends. Master of it calls me a friend as well, but Master is master and Master's granny is Master's granny. That's just how things are. As for you, most vulnerable Void, I know that you are friends with the great Shaman Sitlali, which makes you Master Gramps too. Okay, back to business. Okay, you explain what happened. I see, so you think he's being possessed. That's right. What's your take on the situation? Location with very vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense as soon as I arrived, so I wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invincible entity could have been involved. Do you take me to the spot with a swing? Okay, sure. We'll get going. This is the spot. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by the apical dominance. It's a botanical phenomenon. Stem of vegetables grow incredibly quickly and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of larger buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Spirit of a problem, that was a way to clip out of the top. And then I blossom into a healthy vegetable and lush with fragrant foliage. Bro. Tivat to Layla. Do you remember why we're here? Might have walked right before noticing when all the shaman effects are worn. I've grown into the plant. Wow. Yeah, just tell us what's up. The affected actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance to try and follow their faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the presence of true form. Prep. Carrots. There we go. We can eat once we've finished our work. Carrots. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring. And they're not for eating. This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique technique of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables. Oh. Don't underestimate the human vegetable. It is the eyes and the ears of the earth, born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood. It bears the symbol of memories of this land. Every time you eat a vegetable, it's like suckling it at the teeth of Mother Tevat, bro. Sharing in the histories and mysteries passed down. Pam's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She's rather eat limes. Bro. Please feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Master? Thank you both for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Of course. Here, Paimon, and you two, Master Grams. Please put your hands on my shoulder and we'll help you see. I feel like I've done something like this before. I'm ready. Carrot ring or carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where is their grave? Carrot ring or carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. Oh, is that an Asha? Oh. Enjo? Oh my. Okay. It's probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how to gain the ability to hide itself. Are they the cause to the problem? It's hard to say, but it's most likely that actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure. We can track down those Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. Vegetables aside, it looks like you have learned some real skills, Layla. How about the ones we saw later on? I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those ashas were gathered around, it looks like the woven scroll we used in the Masters of Nightwind. Figure standing in the carrot ring, yeah. Truth is, I feel a little uneasy. Indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. Yeah. Come to Tenochtzitoc to relax, but she also told me to let know if things started getting strange. Uh-huh. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to the frost. You should be safe for a while. Yeah, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots now. Now that the divination is over, they're turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Oh, so I can eat the carrots now? Return to the hut. Roger that. Is it just this? That's right. The third of was a cunning Sanhaj Kampori. Sanhaj Kampori. The fourth was the young Burkina, and the fifth was Sunchat. What's going on? We can't look for them now. They've gone for 100 years. Giant Tupac. Oh, I know Tupac. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. Just a relief anyway. Pukley, we found the shaman and told us what to do. You tell Pukley what happened with Layla. So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier. Easier how? The Resource Fusion was supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha. I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way we just find my invisible Asha. Sounds like a plan. Give our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like Monito, but their colors are more vibrant and they seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. It means one of two things, roughly. Benevolent soul. Oh. Probably best it's got something to do with spirit summertime that embodies his sword. Not a bad guess. Actually something closer to ashes. Ashes? Yes, ashes blown from the Mare Jivari. So the ashes are connected to Mare Jivari. Tenochtzitoc. That was once the Mare Jivari, a superstar born from the Abyssal invasion. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound by the land, that is, until the Mare Jivari mysteriously vanished over about 20 years ago. The Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Mare Jivari, willing to approach the people of Natlam. They're all caught up in the legend of the Mare Jivari. It's possible. What are you gonna do? But rest assured, no tourists will accidentally come wandering by. That's good. Pop Popper attacked us. So yep. Yep. Damn, it's all the way over here. Let's see. Here, Pukli. You're both here. Any news? Although no, although I did not come across any some suspicious information of Easter Breeze's sword work in the Tenochtzitoc. Tenochtzitoc. Very soft. They complained that their material had gone missing. Wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted. Okay. Framework ripples. There was no wind or wild beast being spooked for unknown reasons, all in the same area. Invisible Asha, yeah. Sounds like we better conduct some field work. Yeah. My stomach really hurts. Like it really hurts. Reported a Pukli hidden area. Yep, some juice of the carrots are gentle applied to both your yummy. Is those the ones I'm searching for? Are you in here? No. Oh, he's just there in a corner. Oh. Wait, what?
Show no mercy. Into the wind. Transfixed.
Damn, the timing of this with this, crazy. Baba. What you doing? Easy breezy day, I would have just stayed in bed. Oh. Are you just acting cute? Damn. But didn't it, you know, disappear? Oh yeah. It really disappeared, then it should be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it's hidden. Okay. I'm here for the Mare Jivari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Leia's clairvoyance. The whole time he was being tricked by the Kokuchu guy. Spirit. Escape from... Is the guy and found out he's once escaped from Kenich while using the name Sanka. Oh. Wait, there's no way it's Enjo. Enjo, is that his real name? Could be another alias. Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Biz Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Svetlali? Goon? Oh. Baba is angry. Take out Sunhatch Relic. Take out the map. Oh. Okay, he's lurking somewhere nearby. He may have gotten away for last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. Uh-huh. So you're saying he is nearby? Yes, unfortunately the mark only gives you a rough guide. Okay. I get a sense that Enjo might have something to do with the employee's strange behavior. Yeah, Baba, you're awesome.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Go, Baba. My granny. Your mother gets sick, gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then it will be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. Could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? How your father is. Hold on. Is that the old lady? Whoa. He's trying to run away. What? So this is the out of sorts employee. Last chance. Slowly step forward and tears away the costume, but there's nobody inside. All that's left with is notchly costume and trace of lingering warmth. Was Tenochtzitoc hollow on the inside? There was someone in this costume, alright, but it looks like they slipped away. Must have been Andrew. I can sense his aura marked on. Probably since the very beginning. Then where's Papar? Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Damn it, Enjo. Probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Oh, Enjo. That old hag. She's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll have to wait to see how things pan out. Mare Jivari. No excellent record suggested how the marriage could have disappeared. If it was erased alongside the ash itself, no suspicion comes from the ancient legends. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? A gigantic beast appeared in the west side of Natlas 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. His body is like that of a mountain devoured tribespeople of Tenochtzitoc, an out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's, and that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Lacking intelligence, its actions are solely devoted in the instinct of devour. It is capable of infinite growth and it's functionally immortal. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our order's understanding. Oh. Secret caves? About the Bakunawa. All of the abyssal monsters that attacked Nightfall 500 years ago, Bakunawa was one of the most terrifying. It's said to have devoured an entire village of tribespeople that could not be killed. Even if it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, their remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out, eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. How is that finally defeated then? Although Tenochtzitoc was sacrificed, he let Sanhaj perform Phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of the border spells. Then Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss and Lord of the Night and Tenoch's spirits in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet some believe that it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed by the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could be potentially still growing into a new Bakunawa once more. Okay. Mare Jivari. Angel failed to uncover the mysteries of Mare Jivari's disappearance, which is good news for us, but in hypothesis, it's a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports and they're still incredible. It says like Angel memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the marks, he must have found his destination. Okay. Let's go to a place marked on the map. Oh, I've been here. I have been here before. Looks like I reached the end. It looks familiar. Let me see, alright, Master of Night, but how did I end up here? Spirit Bell using transport ourselves to the Chamber of Waving, sacrificial altar. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places. So thy spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Andrew Bratt could have found a way around this either. Needing implements lock. Okay. My name is Nightwind Dictionary, and you will find the real deal. Bruh. Of course it means shaman who's the real deal. What a definition of a cultist shaman. No, cultivates vegetables. That's enough jokes for now, just give me a moment. Whoa. Why are they following us? You mean how benevolent souls? One of must interpret the word Ashavd. I've heard that said before, but doesn't solve the mystery of why they follow us here. What else could it be? Well, this does make perfect sense to draw to the take out Sanhage relic. Whoa. What are they doing? Whoa! Seems that the Asha were the key for the lock. Should we go take a look? The brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up sooner or later. Let's go. True, he's definitely gonna catch us, so... where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place existed in Atlan. I can't believe even Seglani doesn't know. Blast, my connection with the wild has been severed. It means we're probably not in Atlan anymore. Eh? Explain. I can still sense the Night King's presence. That this doesn't make sense. Okay. We can sense the Night Kingdom, but not the wild. Stone tablet. A withered old stone tablet most descriptions born anyway. A cloaked and enigmatic land and shroud this place. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulvitz. Whoa. This is like the Archon's room. Whoa. Inscriptions behind the stone. Tupac. Menelik. Sanhaj. The everlasting Tenoch. His remains are buried here. Oh. Bonjiru. Oh no, I didn't get to read this one. That's weird, there should be a weapon placed here. Belongs with Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon, where did it go? Ah, could it be the relic? Let's put it here, see if it does anything. But first, Burkina. Almost like a Kachina. You place Sanhaj's relic on the stone. Look, the seat in the center is glowing. Can you try sitting on it? Me? Whoa. Where did you... Did he get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous. I've got to follow him. Wait, no, what? Am I the only one who knows what happened? I can't just rush after it. Can't stray far either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. The disorderly rat could show up at any moment. Yeah. Oh. When it rains, it pours. The fierce and grand Lolly is one of the sing everywhere. Abyssal rat, still running the road at mouth yours. Is this another one of your schemes? And I adore good such schemes, but as the next abyssal rat. But this is the first time visiting this third establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach Mare Jivari through the woven scrolls. Who would have thought it would take me here? My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go. Anything to do with the Void's mysterious absence? We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello. Familiar scent left behind on the chair. Might I investigate? Damn. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its master, enough to move Granny to tears. His papa let him mangy dog perform his tricks. I must admit, as a representative of the disorder, I'm slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. Full of cowards like you, no wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives now. Papar, the employee who was roleplay, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for some safe patches to Mare Jivari? As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend. That will be well. What do you think? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all the personal secrets. Keep those ears peeled. Last I peeled them off for you. Damn. Behind me leads to a place none of us know about. If you want to go there, you best become a compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora, ensure their safety. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ratty little grandson, this won't take long. Hold him down. Oh, what the hell? Whoa! Are we in the Night Kingdom? This place looks like the Night Kingdom, and there's a chest there. So Lily said she could sense nice, but maybe we're just why. But why are the traces of the beasts here? Didn't we get rid of them? Maybe this is a Natlan after all. Is this the second Night Kingdom? It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no wipe connection and the beast is still around. Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. Sunhash once cast a border spell. The mini Night Kingdom he summoned, wouldn't that mean the Mare Jivari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. Ooh, might be. Oh, I have to go through the portals. Okay. I see. Where am I? Okay, that just leads me back. So. Does this lead me to the chest? No. Here. Really?
Transfixed.
Now I'm back here. Oh.
Fulfill our path. Suffer the
the floaty little guy. I assume I'm supposed to go here. Yeah, because these ghosts are about to block me. Yeah. Whoa. This looks like the chasm almost. Where are we now? This does almost look like the chasm. Damn. Yeah, where are we actually? Was that a monster scream? This is the Mare Jivari! Is that Bakinawa? Oh my god, I can't take a screenshot. Oh my god, that's Bakinawa. Oh my god, I can't do it. Do I have a camera here? Can I use the camera? Oh my god, I can't. The special camera? No. I don't have Charlotte. God damn it. I don't have Charlotte, so I can't do it. And I can't. If you leave and re-enter, you may have to experience some of the content again. No. We're going. Well, to be fair, this already looks pretty cool, to be fair. Damn. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yo. I hope we get something later on. They kinda... Wait. I hope we can get to go back here though. I am waiting. Actually, I'm waiting. Oh. Void? Paimon? Or Traveler, I guess you would say. So it's calling for us. It sounds like Sitlali. I found you at last. Enjo? Well, yeah, it's... What? This isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to Enjo again. Mouth is beyond mortifying. Are you okay? Whoa. I am in a partial, temporary, and limited transaction. Oh. Here. This is Sana's ritual sword, the climate of Eshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off the Masters of Nightwind. So we don't have much time. Best keep your hands. I had this sword. What a rare. I suppose it would be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. Relics used to be Sanash to open up the passage. I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands today. Bro. It won't hurt me. I've never hurt a soul. It's... Bro, you definitely have. I checked. Damn. But isn't kidnapping someone kind of hurting them either way? Sounds good to me. It too. Void damage. Thought a hero of your claim would say something in my defense. Poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Baba. Well said. Okay, this is the Mare Jivari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the restart, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea of its storm. A creature just now, although it's my first time laying eyes on it. My wealth of wisdom tells me it was like a Bacchanal's primitation. If we don't deal with it, it will eat us, and if it eats us, it will get stronger. If it gets stronger, it will escape into Natla and continue eating until there's nothing left. A monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against? You wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of the gold's creations. Its permanation is no simple humus or shock. The power contained within is something that even gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness, a power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Venti mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Jivari, so it's this monster still behind the story. Maybe because people try to keep Bakanawa from escaping through its seals. Okay. Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume we're in a different time from Bakanawa for now. Oh. Our path is clear, Paimon. If there's a problem lies in Bakanawa's permutation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand the New Tide anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be in principle flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. It's showdown! Okay, this protects me. I go up, I pew pew. Okay. Can I see it here? Oh, I can. Defeat Bucky now. Oh wait, it's already targeting me? Wait! He's huge!
Show no mercy.
Shield! How do I defeat this guy? Can I hit him? I'm not sure I can. Oh, there you go. It does let you hit him. Oh, I can hit the fool. Wait, this is what the Calamity of Issue Sword can do? Why can't mine do this?
Overruled.
Ho ho ho! Take that, fool!
Everybody stand back.
Yeah.
Eat Laline, eat Papa.
Oh.
Get to work.
Hit! Am I supposed to do something? Right. Pew pew! Why up? Use Hyper Beam! Damn, his design is really cool. Bennett.
Adventure time.
He's growing back his arms. Oh? Oh shit! Can I melt this? No. No, I can walk through it.
Adventure time.
Just one Benny boy. Oh, I need to release. I was like, what the hell? Finish him off! It's just Bennett. Yeah, let's... Oh. permanent... Oh, I guess he's immortal, so he actually can't kill it. Do you get rid of it? Woo! We're awesome. That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. I guess so. Yeah, I guess he was technically the biggest. I was gonna say when the Valen was controlled by the Abyss, but don't think the Valen is bigger than him. May and the Valen technically doesn't count as a bad guy, does he? Surely a peep must be bigger though, like when we fought a peep. Or like the inside of a peep, I guess. Your companion is not but sorrow in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned. Void, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bacchanal just now? Is that how you treat the backbone of your team? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desire of my soul. The course of Bacchanal may be laden with the ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You have been hunting for clues about the Mare Jivari since Voids arrive in Atla. There's no way your end goal is something that's so vague. What secret are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. But since you see so grace you with a story. Many years ago there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful, and he loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting into the factions. The wicked king was slain and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into two different groups, one who chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these people were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destituted, not a single one of them retreated or fled, with the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago. They fought and died until at last only one remained. You're not gonna tell us that survivor was you. It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. Well, yeah, but Paimon, that was a bad guess. Paimon was just guessing. Where do you go be so mean? In any case, that man was Tenoch, and Lost Settlement was known as Tenochtzitoc. Well, I guess that, but its people were warriors who wielded the power of Anima. Some people named the place where the bones were buried the Windless Land, the Mare Jivari. While their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed their homeland headed to the true land of wind. So Mondstadt. So that's Mondstadt. They are known by another name, the Murtanas. However, the story for another day. Does this mean you're the one of those Murtaran people? Is he lying, Sitlali? Don't shout Sitlali, or I kill off all dear Void's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Itzley, she can no longer respond to you. Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of the Bacchanal's power. For now on, that old hag and be bothering us anymore. Flexible principle, primal flexible principle. See, this is where your problem lies. You'll never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you and what's your objective? Void, I have seen the glory of Windgnir perish. Windgnir perish. Buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the children dancing in their white night and beheld the magnificence of Grabad emerge in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessel flesh and blood in the Mare Jivari ceremonial site that broke Colossi of Remoria, and brushed my fingers across the solid colors of the murals in the Quakix Tower. It did not go so well. I cleared almost. The only thing with Fearless is I wasn't able to clear it. And then the dire one is finished. I don't think I have enough Natlan characters to trigger the Pepilla! The Pepilla is the bane of my existence. Now how monsters old aristocrats have overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Guili assembly, and how the loyalists of Orbanix, or Boxy fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochtzitoc perished in a battle, and how the Marathons left for a distant land. Yeah, I tried to use Mavuika's premium team like Mavuika, Shilonen, Iansan, and Sitlali, and I still barely. Like, I could break the shield, but not twice, and that was enough. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They're like shooting stars, merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Void Paimon served the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? So you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. Whoa. Huh? By now this, Void, without the power of Bacchanal, you will never be able to enter the true Mare Jivari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. A flower? What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fire turn me into ashes, you'll see me glowing embers in this flower shining through the dark smoke. Ha. Bye, Enjo. Hey, you're called Enjo, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back to tell us. Or at least give us your name, your real name. Why, I had sworn I had driven you away. Me? But the likes of you? Piff! Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeve. So that's how it is, Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for her hubris. If that day comes, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell. You monuments on my journey until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? Shattered time, eh? Are you both alright? Okay. It's a relief. I couldn't see what Andros was up to. Tish! Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Andros was hiding inside Tenochtzitoc, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come, and he planned to use it. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Sitlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew that this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought you would have so many secrets, and asking for answers only left us with more questions, like this place. I'll check with Malvika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I'll let Sitlalin scout the area, and I found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just happens there was some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while the others were barely legible. There are the names of former Pyro Archons. I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it in order to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact method they used are still a mystery. Anyways, I would appreciate if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep, especially for you, Void. Got that. The spiritual trace I left on the engine seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever is wrong with the Mare Jivari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. Oh, so this is how they're gonna set up for the future of the Mare Jivari. Okay. I need some time to look into all this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you want to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papar, he's fine. Angel told me he's previously disguised himself as tourist and adopted the name Heine. He then approached Papar, with the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Angel and fed Papar enough amphimead to knock out a Tatankasaur. He's probably still snoozing off his corner of Teddy Isle somewhere. Bruh. I should be heading home now. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Sitlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. Ahem. But well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I will, granny. Ooh, a luxurious chest.
An impressive bounty.
So this is just a lava walker set piece. Yeah, a flower gifted to you by Enjo. Once a delicate bloom, freshly picked. When did it become like this? Okay, so was this from the Mare Jivari? Wait, can we go in here? Oh. I know what to do. Charlotte, this is like your thing.
What's the news?
Where's the lens? How do you do this again? I can't even remember. It is this gadget, right? Yeah, do you have to hold E?
Say cheese.
Oh, yes. You have to hold E. That's it. We're going back, boys. I'm not done with the Mare Jivari just yet. Can I still see Bakunawa if I go there? I hope I can. Oh, wait, does Neuvillette run faster than Charlotte? Whoa. Okay, now this is here. Okay, and you spawn here so you don't have to walk all the way. Is that the way back? Can I get a shot that's like super epic? Nice. That's a good shot. Can I climb up here? my god, I can.
One with nature.
Can I climb like all the way up? Oh my god. I did not think I was gonna be able to climb up. But you're telling me there's a chance. Oh my god. I'm actually up.
Hold that pose.
But Bakinawa is gone now. And now you can see like everything. Interesting. And now he gets back because I'm in, is it because I'm in the arena now? Damn.
Say cheese.
That's a good shot. If I go through this, do I just go back? Leave domain. Yes. Can I walk up to you? Take that. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I got what I wanted. I got the pictures. Got the Bakinawa pictures. And then I wanted to explore back here. There's a chest here, and a stone tablet, and a couple of other things.
I wish I could interview whoever left this stuff here.
Great victory. So these are all former Pyro Archons. Oh, you're all... Can I go up there? Wind worn booklet. Sacred flame. Uh-huh. Get it.
One with nature.
There's nothing up here, right?
The wind knows me.
No, I can't climb any further. It says I'm here, but I'm not really here. Oh. I wonder if I go back to Baba now, like... Will I get something? Baba.
Time to go.
What is this graffiti? Was this always here? Maybe it was always there. Let's see. Nothing. Just a bunch of eats pop up. A bunch of them. What is she reading? Is that Fischl's book? That's a Miko one. Something else? Oh. Salmon bookshelves. 2 light novels have been placed carefully on the bookshelf. That's very little dust on the shelves. as though it's been tidied especially for them. Oh, is that the Yay Meek one in Rider Shogun? Well, we'll end it there for the day. And yeah, I'll see you guys another time. See ya! Bye bye.